Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. And this will be the general reading for um, all elements, of course, all signs. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart, all of that. And all the signs, all elements for November 19th, 2018, upcoming. All right. So I know this will be interesting because Mercury is retrograde now. Just dealing with getting Venus out of retrograde, and now we got little Mercury wanna put a snafu in things. But let's see how it goes. Let's see. Okay, for all elements, all signs, the upcoming week of November 19th, 2018. What are the main themes? Let's go. Let's go. Right, let's see. Water, yep, communication. Ooh, and that one, y'all see that? That slid out. Like, hey, whoa, ooh, okay. I already see where this is going. This is gonna be quick. Because I already see where it's going. Okay, we got the water. 6 bamboo water, that's communication, that's travel, that's healing. Next to the 3 bamboo toad, right? That's healing right there. That toad is looking up, that's hope. 2 bamboos, communications with people, relationships, things of that nature, right next to each other, like out of the gate. Then we got, if I can pick it up, 7 bamboo tortoise, patience. Woo. It's cold. Patience, persistence, understanding that things are happening even though they don't appear to be happening. Methodical motion, slow and steady wins the race. Being very detail oriented. Now, the interesting thing about this is that I think this is the first time in all of the readings that I've done so far on this channel that we have 3 bamboo suits. So this is people, this is with relationships. So this week got a lot of communication issues that a lot of people may be having. You may be healing from them. I think I have a hunch that it's family related. But it may not be, and we'll go into that. We'll pull some more cards. But there's a lot of healing coming, a lot of lineage healing, a lot of familial healing. I just am getting those vibes. They're also asking you to be patient, though. And I think that's interesting that the tortoise comes after the toad, right? Because the toad is telling you that the healing is happening this week, is coming. I can't talk. See, it's that retrograde Mercury. But at the same time, you need to be patient, right? So maybe you'll make breakthroughs, but it may not be the end all be all, right? So the issues that you're having in communicating with people like me, the communications issues that you're having may be still in the works, but you're gonna work on it. Some healing will take place this week. Now let's see. Let's clarify the water card, please. Scholar. Interesting. So we got a guardian. Ooh, the knight. Okay. So we have the scholar. The scholar is usually associated with intellect. It's a guardian card, so that's good, right? This is divine energy, right? Guardian, you're being protected. Now to replace the guardian card, we have the knight. The knight is interesting, 8-wine knot, because it can mean either the tying of knots or untying. But it depends on the other cards to let you know if something's being tied. Relationships, obviously, if you are adding people to your relationships or if somebody's being cut off. So that's the interesting thing about that. Now, in terms of this here scholar, it's usually associated with intellect, with being responsible, being very patient, right? Because the Chinese scholars are always painted as being very, in addition to being intellectual, they're very methodical, right? They take their time. He's carrying a fly whisk, right? That shows his knowledge. It kind of reminds me of like Aristotle. But knowledge is only gained as a result of time, right? So again, he's saying that being responsible. This is also good for doing stuff outdoors, like readings. Being more thoughtful, being more introspective and introverted even. Communicating. I see where this is going. So this is you taking time to reflect on the healing that you're doing with other people, the communication healing that you're doing. So you need to also be communicating with yourself. This knot is tied. Okay, I get it now. So you are tying the knot, you are strengthening your communication with yourself. And it's very timely because Mercury is retrograde, right? So everybody's working on communications. This also deals with correspondence, so writing people, emailing people, just generally communicating with people over distances as well. So some people may have some things of that nature that they need to tend to, especially to heal, right? Maybe there's somebody that you need to forgive. Maybe you need to send a text or an email or something and let somebody know that you forgive them, and that you are healing. You are taking the internal steps, right? The thoughts, the thinking to heal the situation, the relationship. Teaching, learning, obviously, because it's a scholar, right? So some people out there might be teachers as well, and that's definitely a good sign. The water, because it is about communication, communication, communication. This also says pay attention to your communications, right? In writing. So anybody signing contracts, anybody writing papers, just in general, anything pertaining to communications and solidifying communications in writing, pay close attention to it. Signing on dotted lines, right? You want to make sure that you are dotting all your I's and crossing all of your T's, because especially since Mercury is retrograde, that could be a big issue here. Again, I'm thinking contracts here because we have this knot, definitely. All right. So let's see, communication. And I just want to clarify the tortoise card, please. Okay, so we have the pearl. That's interesting. Let me see. Okay, one more. That wasn't as... Oh, okay. So, we have the one circles pearl. Wealth, extravagance, but she can also be conceited. Underestimating the worth of something or somebody. This also represents success. 9 bamboo willow. Healing, 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 and diplomacy. 2 wine sword. This is cutting somebody off. Okay. So somebody gonna have to be cut off. This cannot, like, literally the cards could not have said it better. With the knot and the sword together, with the knot, with the scholar, right? We're tying up loose ends in communications. But with the knot and the sword, that means you gotta let somebody go. Somebody gotta be let go. Be diplomatic about it. Heal, again, we got the toad and the willow. This is communication healing. This is lineage healing. Somebody is healing. Well, all signs will be healing relationships this week, but in order to do so, you're gonna have to let somebody go, and also be patient in the amount of time that it has taken and that it will take, right? Some of this is not gonna happen just this week. It's not gonna finish. It's not gonna conclude. I can't stress that aspect enough. It won't just end this week, but you have to take the steps to heal this week. Your communications with other people, and somebody's just gonna have to be cut off, right? So it's kind of a love them from a distance type of situation. Just in case you're curious if it's family or romance or job, I am. Let me pull one more card. Let's see, Joe Farmer. That's hard work. It's gonna be hard work. Okay, so we got the farmer, which stresses hard work, hard work, hard work. This is manual labor. And then we got the 8 circles jade. Right, so they're saying this is about to be like a Herculean task. I'm sorry, I hate to tell you that, but this healing that you're doing with these relationships, and this communication that you're trying to do, it's going to be a very difficult task. You probably will get into an argument. I'm just letting you know, because this is saying it ain't gonna be easy, and ultimately you'll have to cut somebody off. But be diplomatic about it and make sure that you heal. Now, it didn't say, they're not saying whether it's love or... Okay, we got fire. Time to stop. 6 wine, fire, passion, arguments. Yeah, y'all about to get into an argument this week. This is about to be a week of arguing. I'm just letting you know. In terms of your relationships, it may not be at work. It may be at home. It may not be at home. It may be at school. But the cards are saying that communication will be tough this week, but their healing will take place, so that's the good news. Somebody ultimately will have to be cut off, and they just ask for you to be patient. They ask for you to be introspective, to reflect on things, right? Reflect even before you talk and even after you talk. But be alert that arguments are going to happen. Tensions will flare up. Oh, looks like we got an interesting week coming up, y'all. Okay, well, thank you for listening. Have a good week. I'm going to get into the individual elements. Peace out.